Hello, everybody. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 6. I'm your host, the one and only Dig. Side note, guys, I just want to point out the past 28 days, we got four, or I shouldn't say we, but I got four new subscribers. So thank you all for. I'm not sure who you are exactly because it didn't show up in my list of subs, but thank you for subbing. Your support really means the world to me. On that note, let's resume the game, shall we? Well, maybe not determination. I forgot where we left off exactly, I'm sorry. But I guess passion. Okay. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Oh, right, we're doing that read poem thing in front of the group. Okay, gotcha. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? She was. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Oh, every other part. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. When you think of her petite figure, she wouldn't be that much of an eater. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? You mean calamari? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I like it. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Only if it's fried. I won't eat it raw. You of all people? Eh, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Right. This is getting kind of weird, discussion, because it's right in your name. What? Monica. Eh? I don't get it. That's not how you say my name at all. It isn't. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Isn't there a fourth wall thing? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Was she depressed? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hello? Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. What's going on with you? Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Because you're spacing out. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. Well, I should. You bumped your head the other day. I'm fine, see? Sari showed me a big smile. Jeez. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. As long as you're okay, if you say so. If you say so. I wordly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival and they must be spending a lot of time together, maybe not. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Daniel, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I'm not talking about she's high or anything, Jesus. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today, right? Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Why don't I trust you? Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Daniel. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. True. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Sorry, guys. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. She was. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Yeah. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Of course. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Gotta be sure. Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'll say that maybe the thing on their mind is you, Daniel. Really? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but what? Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Really? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Quick. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine, and lollipops, and rainbow. I don't know how that song goes. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Daniel. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around. Oh, good point. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? A lot more than you're letting on, I could tell that. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Never, I'll never forget. I tried to talk to her, so try to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Are we... listening on the conversation now? Oh, that's okay. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Plump. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Probably a lot. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Again? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Quick. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. That's a very good question. Well, yes, who should I poem? Well, to be honest, I think I'll skip Sayori for the first time ever, because she seems a bit down, so I'll try Natsuki first. Well, what do you think about this one, Natsuki? This one's alright. Is that what you said the last time? Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Thanks. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Thanks. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Ooh. Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. Oh, now you're getting all defensive, huh? It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. And that one is you? Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? Ooh, don't say that. That's, it's not like you would actually do that. How would you know? Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up... Oh, don't say that, Daniel! Come on! You're gonna insult her! Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects to my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. I don't believe you. Ah. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. At least she didn't hit you in the funny bone. That would have been worse. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Yes, you should. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Let's see what she wrote this time. I'll be your beach? Okay, your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in the way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Well, that's a pretty long one. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that... Okay, that's the same stuff. I'm not gonna read it again. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you're going to love yourself again. Whatever that means. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Good for you. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of debatable. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, you could. I could think of a bunch of things. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well... It's only because of what happened yesterday. Oh, right. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Can you really see her... You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. It did. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. No. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, I think I'll do Monica next, then Sayori, then Yuri. I don't know if it has any effect on the game, but we'll see. Like I keep saying. Hi, Daniel. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? No, I haven't. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. Sorry, God, I'm stuttering my words again. I don't mean to. Sorry. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Thanks. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Jesus Christ. Sure. I let Monica take the poem while holding it in my hands. Ahaha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're in so sync with her. Well, I am picking the keywords to be with her, am I right? And again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Yes. I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today? Yes. Yeah, I should tell you something? Well... Daniel, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? What? I most certainly have not. Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye... Is that a threat? Is that a threat or a warning, Monica? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Don't ask me. The bump on the head, maybe? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. You're right, it isn't. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Let's see what she wrote. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. Okay, aptly named. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. What? Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the something sky. Twilight sky? I can't see what that... I don't know what this word is. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That is such a dark thing. You're looking for something, and then the woman tells you there's nothing there. That's pretty morbid. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Oh, of course not. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Okay, fair enough. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Don't know what that word means. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? That's a pretty, like, a mind fuck right there, Daniel. Oh, Monica. That's what Monica said. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. I noticed that too. Ahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I disagree with that notion entirely. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Again with the fourth wall breaking. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Here we go. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Oh yeah, when I used to write fanfiction, I was terrified of it. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find there are people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Of course, instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. I wish I was the same with YouTube gaming, but it just isn't. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, how did I know she was going to say that? Okay, now we'll go with Sayori. You feeling better, Sayori? This is your best one so far. Thank you. It's really, really nice, Daniel. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. You don't seem fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. There's something going on behind the scenes, and I don't like it. Well, alright. Hey, Daniel. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Yuri's all dark and twisted. I don't want to write poems like that. Or even Natsuki. Natsuki's all cutish. I don't like writing like that. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh god, music stopped. Wait. Of course I do. Okay, start up again. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. What do you mean? What does that mean? I have to sometimes put up with you. Oh, okay. But we have a wavelength or something, if you want to call it that. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life, really? So sometimes it's just easier to write with thinking about you. Oh, Sayori's spacing out again. No. Daniel. I don't... What did you do, Sayori? What happened? You're too nice to me. Why are you doing... Could I like you? Jeez, what's wrong, Sayori? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun of everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Now you're making me feel bad. Sayori... I glanced around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. I'm very confused here. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Daniel. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. No, you're putting up an act. I know you. I promise it won't happen again. You're gonna break that promise. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early to... Yeah, something's going on. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Well, I didn't even get to see your poem today. It's kind of weird. Guess Yuri's left. Hey, Yuri. Well done, Daniel. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. I appreciate that. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. We did. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I really can't. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's fun getting to know everyone in their writing. Yes, doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Daniel? Pardon? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. I disagree. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Yeah? Why me? Yeah, you should be worried about Sayori, not Yuri. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. What? Eh? For me to have to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. I didn't mean it like that, Yuri. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, let's see what she wrote. Here. Oh shit, she wrote about the beach too. Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds and an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Yeah, it's a no-win situation. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Scroll down. Yet we still build sandcastles. That is true. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line tended by the foamy tendrils? I don't know what tendrils are. Turn back and I abandon my piece to a row at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Like the raven, forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Well, Natsuki wrote about it too. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it, so did Natsuki. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? Define weird. She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose we better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. I'm not exactly sure about that. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. I get it. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Is that it? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Right. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Oh, she did. There's 4 of us, not 3. Good catch, Natsuki. Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh, I didn't catch that either. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. What you usually say, okay, everyone? Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Saddening air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen? Oh, jeez. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. I can't remember. Did Monica say us three or we three? Because if it's we three, then that's incorrect. Sigh. Sayori always helping to lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. I didn't pass along the message? Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home for her, you pick a time she's not feeling well? Oh, good point. So much for you two all being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? And you're beating around the bush, Monica. You're beating around the bush. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. What? Alright, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, what's Yuri going to do? Yuri, you can... jeez. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Don't say that, Yuri. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Don't give her too much credit. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have to be beautiful handwriting, you know? Cursive, but not beautiful. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Good for you. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Daniel. The one who is truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Oh, shit. Shit. It'd probably go one way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I can't help out Sayori, that's my first choice. I'll be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? That's the... shit. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Daniel may not like to be around if you want to make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, it may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, now you're going to play favorites with me, aren't you? Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Ooh. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Daniel to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Oh my god. Just what do you think? Guys, or girls, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Daniel to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh, now you're butting in too, aren't you? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Daniel, you're okay with this, right? No! Absolutely not. In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I could see that. Oh, god damn it! Why does this game do this to me? Okay, well, first, we check the time, make sure we're not going too late. We're pretty much on time to stop, guys, so I'm gonna save here and... Yeah, we're on time to stop, guys, so let's save here. Because I did some thought. I'm probably gonna go with Sayori, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's quit. Check the time on OBS. 30 minutes. Closing 31. That's fine, guys. Okay, so... Someone I met on Reddit or spoke to on Reddit gave me some comments in one of my videos of Doki Doki Literature Club. He said, beware of the ending. It really messes with you. And I'm very afraid on what exactly that could mean. Thankfully, they didn't spoil anything, but I'm very worried as to what the ending could mess with my mind with and make me really think about it. Because I know this game contains very weird imagery. I see some screenshots. I don't know any context of what they mean, but... Yeah, as the game progresses and everything just stays all cutesy all this time, I'm very worried. So I don't know what's going to happen. Either way, I'm going to play it through, and I'm probably not going to like it either way. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.